Peace and blessings, everybody. It's your girl Wendy Zizzo here with Nappy Red and Kirk the Jerk,
Loop.
and we
Yep.
is Awareness Academy
Yeah, yeah.
411, ready to give y'all the 411 on what's going on in the world, our little spin on things, and give you some solutions to problems too. And remember, it's all for educational purposes only. So whatever you try at home is on you. It's not on us. All right. So as we have been doing lately, and I want to continue that road, is the sound off because I like these sound
Yes.
offs. Definitely.
Yeah.
So, Red,
Yes,
lead the
indeed.
way with the sound offs. Oh, yeah. And everybody, please subscribe to Awareness Academy 411 on YouTube. Follow us, like,
Yes.
share,
Yes.
tell the
Yes.
world, and yeah, let's do it. Sound off.
Yeah. Go outside with a sign and say 411.
Word.
So today's sound off is y'all know Monday. Trump comes in the office and he start doing I ain't gonna say dictatorship, but he gonna start doing
Dick
his
potato
his
chip.
Me,
his
Elon Musk. Yeah.
his thing. So basically, my thing is this: what y'all think about him becoming president again? Also, what do you think about the economics, where that's going to go? Also, want to talk about the 2025 project, what everybody's been talking about
Oh,
that too a
Project
little bit.
2025.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, I
go
want to
for it.
talk about the like the war. You know what I'm saying? The war in the Middle East. What do you think he's going to do about that? So basically, that's what it is. He's going to be signed in on the 20th, and you know,
Yeah.
what is in store for the 4 years for us?
Well, I already know for sure that there's a certain demographic of people that have this mental illness that makes them be racist, and they've turned into they all got
Yeah,
the battery in their back, like they being
Mm-hmm.
extra, and that's what the next 4 years gonna be, is just dealing with the the
The
stuff that
Karens.
keeps, yeah, the Karens, the Darrens, and the good old
you
boys.
said the Barons.
Yeah, the Karens, Darrens, and the good old
Ah,
boys.
shit.
As for the economic aspect of it, I mean, people, I hope y'all saving your money. I hope you're investing your money. I hope you're putting your money towards long-term investments, even like
Yeah.
the stock market, it's been being hit because of this. A lot of things have gone down, but that's also a good
Yeah.
thing,
That's
Yeah.
because
true.
when
Exactly.
things
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
down, they go back up. But
Uh-huh.
we have this whole idea, the digital currency coming in, and we got the crypto, XRP, all that stuff is all jumping off. So it's really just focus on what you can do instead of focusing on all the shit that you have no control over. Because
Basically that. Yeah.
Yeah.
the world is a stage, and as long as you focus on that shit and stay, entertained by that, you ain't gonna be focused on yourself and entertained by that.
That's
So that's
true.
my opinion on it. Like
Yeah.
that. Eh,
It's getting crazy out there. It's getting crazy out there. Like looking at the Trump situation, he already questioned the civil service employees and stuff,
Yeah.
and about who they voted for. Like they got the team already out there trying to do it. So when people was trying to say that Project 2025 is not going to come to fruition, it was just bullcrap. Guess what? It's being implemented right now as we speak. Like he's focusing on trying to get anybody that's loyal to him, his loyalist list of people, to be in his cabinet, and not just his cabinet. They trying to they trying to do something with civil service too. They're trying to get rid of civil service jobs and put people in there that's only worship him.
Yo,
Cause I was,
he talking about making Staten Island part of Jersey. Like, where'd that come
I mean
from?
that
Why
that's
did
no
that
benefit though. That don't benefit Jersey, and that don't benefit Staten Island to be part. Like either way, it
be
doesn't benefit to do
disrespectful
it.
though?
That is rude. For him to do that, that's kind of rude. And not for nothing, Staten Island just wants to be independent on its own. Like it wants to be like a Long Island, because Long Island's independent
Yeah.
from New York City. You got Yonkers, and you got so many different cities upstate, all over the place. Out, that's independent from New York City. But I mean, we could. I mean, they could do it, but we got to question what the benefits going to be. Like, what is the benefits? Because
I
New
mean,
York City
listen, they
got
already
the
locking
most
Manhattan
benefits.
down with the congestion pricing. Like, That shit is crazy right now. What's going on? Like I
It's
have
killing, yo. It's killing, yo. It's killing people so bad. A lot of companies are not even doing business in New York City no more. They say, you know what, we're gonna expand our business in Jersey. We're gonna expand our business in Pennsylvania.
yep.
We're gonna start going to like other places like Long Island. Like they like, I'd rather go to Jersey just to pay those tolls and go straight to Long Island. Don't even touch Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? Because those businesses is gonna suffer.
A lot
And
of
the,
business.
and the guy and the guy showed a picture of Times Square, no, a video of Times Square. It was empty on a weekday, a weekend. It was empty. You know why it's empty? Because a lot of people do drive and park in the garages and stuff. But if I gotta pay a $9 fee plus pay for parking, which is gonna be like freaking $40 to $50 if you're parking in 42nd Street,
Yep.
man,
Yeah.
it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they doing all this so that supposedly they're gonna put more stuff in the and the where they gonna put more stuff at in the subways.
Oh, more
The
they're
subways has
gonna
been
put
screwed up
more
forever.
police in the subway, more cameras in the cars in the subway cars.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I see. They said that they're gonna have the police patrol all the state,
That ain't
all
gonna stop no retard
the
from
the
doing.
train. Yeah,
yep.
Oh, I can't.
from
My bad. I can't
9 to 5.
use that word. Ooh, my bad, people.
Oh shit. Yo, let me tell you something. I'm never yo. I tell my boy, yo, I'm gonna have to do if we ever come and hang out with us, he has to do a pre-recorded because he used a few words that could get me banned. But that's something that's either here or there. But
But now, like, the next 4 years is gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna do like I did the last 4 years with him. Is I'm gonna get on my surfboard and ride the wave.
that's it. But I tell you one, people, I'm
Yeah,
telling people I
see how
told
the
you so.
antics. The antics is gonna be like this is what I miss. I miss
Yeah,
the antics. That's one thing I can honestly say. I miss
yeah.
him driving everybody crazy with the shit.
And I'm
Bring
walking
some
around telling
bleach.
people I told you so. I'm like, I told you so, told you so, told you so. All the Trump supporters.
Everybody gonna be
I'm
yo.
like, I'm shaking my head.
People gonna get in the fights 100% because
Real
somebody
talk.
gonna say I told you so, and they gonna be mad, and they go. I'm telling you, we gonna hear about it. Like everybody gonna be froggy now. There's a lot of batteries and a lot of backs right
But
now.
well, I see it's the same old shit, but
Yeah,
just a
different
different
toilet, man.
face. It's just a different face.
Oh
Yeah, as for the
nah,
wars,
I can bet you. Not even bet you. I could bet you. I could give you money if I'm wrong. That is gonna be different. When I say it's gonna be different, first of all, Trump has been doing. Trump has
All
been
of them
doing.
is different.
No, no, no. When I say different, talking about very extreme. See, the difference is you always get a president. He does the same bull crap. The next president comes do the same bull crap. Trump is an anomaly because he's been doing everything different. He didn't believe the election. He didn't believe the election was stolen. He's so much of a different character that we ever experienced before, and now he's back in office,
true, but he still got people
and he
that
got the craziest people.
he still got people that's controlling the strings. And like when you was asking about the
Yeah,
war, that
exactly.
ain't gonna change.
Oh
Even if
well. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. And
that
Donald
ain't
Trump
gonna
is not
stop.
stupid either. War is not gonna. No president could control war. You know why? Because the defense contractors are the ones that got the money, and they will. You know, and I'm not trying to be funny, but they will. If Trump don't follow them, they will try to assassinate Donald Trump, or they will
Yeah,
actually do
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Like a lot of stuff is
Trump is
not
not
gonna
stupid. No president's stupid. Joe Biden didn't want it. You think at some point? I know Joe Biden like this is making me look crazy out there. Keep on giving money to Israel, but they have to because it's not Israel directly that's also benefiting from the money. It's the defense contractors because it's not like we give Israel, even though we do give Israel money to help the economy, but the money that goes in forms of weapons when we say we're going to give $50 billion, it actually goes to the defense contractors and they give weapons to Israel if we're not giving them some of our artillery that we already got
Well, I mean, this
already.
is why they go to war because war makes money anyway. This
Yeah,
is the same
exactly.
strategy they
Hmm.
use for every war because it ups the manufacturing of weapons and then they can sell the weapons and they making money and everybody's happy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
happy New Year!
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, and we're
Peace,
we're
peace,
gonna
peace.
interview her like in a week or two because she's a very good tax expert. She's been doing this for a long time, and we're gonna have her on. So everybody, stay tuned to it. You know,
Yep, 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 yep. We
yeah.
definitely is. one thing too, people out there listening with Awareness Academy 411, we want to support you. Those that are out there doing your thing, come and hit us up. You know, you want to
Yeah,
speak and get on the platform so you can share with the world what you're doing. Like, just
Yes,
hit us up and we make the arrangements, because it's not just about what we like to talk about. You know, bringing 411 is bringing the 411 of everything that's going
that's
on.
true.
You know
That's
what I
true.
mean?
It's for
And more
everybody.
importantly, we got to support each other. You know what I mean? We're not here to throw shade on people. I mean, we could talk our mess, but not
yeah.
about y'all.
This
But
platform, and remember, you guys is gonna be the supporters of us. So you're actually gonna be funding our money when we actually get money, when we actually become fully
Word.
monetized. So the whole thing is, we here for you guys. Like anything that you think we should be talking about, you can always leave comments. You can hit us all at inbox. Some of you guys know us personally. You can inbox us and say, "Yo, one of my friends was thinking we should talk about this."
yeah,
And eventually, what we're gonna start doing, that we discussed it already, we're gonna start doing pollings on what we think, what people find very important. So whatever the polling comes out, and we put the polling out, and what people say is important, that's what we're gonna start discussing.
Yeah, and then we'll even get more information on certain things too, because I'm a research head, and so is
Yeah,
Pat. June, I don't know how you is with your research, if you be on it or if you have the time, because I know you be
oh yeah,
busy.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
busy
yeah,
man,
yep. Very busy
I
man.
make
hard
time.
hard hard
I make
working man
time.
over here.
I make
Red.
time for everything. I make
Yeah,
time for
well,
everything. I make
I gotta
time for
fix this.
anything
I don't like the way it's set up.
that's some
Yeah.
positive and everything. And also, I wanted to say, like, if y'all got any comments, you know what I'm saying, hit our inbox, and you know what I'm saying, we'll talk about certain stuff that y'all want to talk about
Yes.
too.
yeah, absolutely. So, other things going on in the world. I mean, real quick, just before we wrap that up, the inauguration is on Monday. This is going to
Yeah.
be interesting. I can't
Yeah.
wait to see what happens. Like, this is
Yeah.
going to be. That's all I got to say about it. It's just going to be interesting. Like, I've
it's
been
gonna
through worse things in
be
my life.
it's gonna be a shootout. Not a shootout like pow pow. I'm talking about it's just gonna be a shootout.
It's gonna
Gonna
be
be a lot of
epic.
shit.
And Trump,
Yeah.
Trump, Trump is a Trump. I'm gonna be entertained. I can honestly say that the one thing that I could say that we're gonna have a lot of content thanks to Donald Trump. So if we ever feel like we don't have nothing to talk about, which I think we always gonna find something to talk about, Trump gonna give us he gonna keep us entertained. I can't wait for all the red states, because here's the thing: blue states is not gonna get affected as much as the red states. Just letting you know that, because blue states is the ones that give red states money. So because they're the ones that give money, Trump is right now where everybody don't even know if they do know, and they're not trying to publicize it too much. Donald Trump is already trying to leverage the whole money situation with the fires in California. Like, come on, there's a lot of people that lost their homes. It's 12. They said they estimate around almost two. Was it 13,000 structures is destroyed already. So there's
Yeah,
a lot of people homes,
yeah.
and
That's
he talking about playing with the money, try to leverage it. Somehow you shouldn't have voted for a Democratic president. I mean Democratic officials, and because your officials fail you, so
so
we
now
gonna withhold on the money.
he's gonna hold America against America now.
Yeah, but think
How
about all the
how
people
he
that
holds punches
paid.
against everybody that sided him, right? So now he's gonna he's gonna try to in some type of way. So America's like he's like, oh, y'all voted for Democrat. Also, I'm gonna get
He
y'all too
really,
now.
he really on it like that. And I'm sitting there saying everything shouldn't be political. That's what I give grace to Joe Biden, because Joe Biden doesn't make everything so political like that. He was just like, you know what, I got to do it for all American people. Why do Trump don't really like to say that? He rarely comes out his mouth.
Cause
Only
Trump
when he
ain't here
won, he
for
said it one
nobody but
time.
having his money buddies. That's it.
And
I
you
mean,
know what Ross
really,
said?
money buddy, money
Ross,
buddy.
his money
since I got
buddies.
to fix the screen and I don't want us to constantly show, when I pop it up, it shows on your face. I'm just gonna read it. It says Ross said, "You know why they moved it? Because of the higher alert threat."
Move what?
That's a good question. What we was talking about? See, we got ADD, right? I'm sorry,
Now
Rob.
you know about him, man. Now you
We got
know.
ADD.
He's a guy. ADDD.
I ADHD, right? Attention deficit hyper disorder, something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
all these
jeez.
disorders. But moving forward, even speaking of like ADD and mental shit, free Wendy. That's the
Free
the
Wendy.
headline. I
Yes,
mean,
yes. People need to
free
look up.
Wendy. Now
We
I
need
don't know exactly what's going on. I think you know more about it, so you give everybody the 411 on that one.
Well, Wendy's right now is in something called a conservatorship. I think everybody should get out and do their research. I don't want to explain what a conservatorship is. I can give you the basics. Conservatorship is basically like if somebody's mentally impaired, they have a team or people that, well, not a team of people, one individual person become a guardianship to you to make sure that you're making the right decisions if you're making a lot of crazy decisions. But to me,
Cause,
in my opinion, I
cause
only
she
think
keeps
because
smoking crack.
no, but right now she's not dealing with any drug. No, she haven't been dealing with anything. They've been constantly doing that, making her look bad because she stopped taking the medication. She already stopped taking the medication. She been talking to Charlemagne the God for 2 weeks, and he said that she was fully coherent. She wasn't doing, saying anything crazy. She was just being
She
regular,
talked on
traditional
she was
Wendy.
on the Breakfast Club the other day talking
Yeah,
on the
regular.
phone.
She was talking
Yeah,
regular. She was just being regular Wendy Williams, and they doing that because it's money. Cause think about it, ain't nobody doing no conservatorship with nobody poor. Like no guardianship, it ain't really happening for poor
so they
people.
low key Kanye in her right now, like
Yeah, they
holding the
control her
hostage.
money.
They
They got
hold
her money too.
yeah, they got her money. They
Wow.
giving her like that's crazy though.
I would
It's
lose my
just
freaking mind.
interesting how I look at even my situation where I pursued the music hard body. I was in the music business. I was moving around. I was shaking and moving, and I was a step away from it. The only
Yeah,
thing was that I just didn't want to compromise my integrity
yeah.
and put my booty cheeks out in pictures and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
that wasn't
It's
my
real
thing.
like
And I
that.
and real
yeah,
talk, the ass that Nikki first got, I
yeah.
have that one already. That's homegrown.
Wow.
you know. So me and her was around the same time, like come on the come up. But either way,
Yeah.
I didn't get that far as like what I had liked to at that time. But who's to say it still can't happen? You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, cause everybody else is rapping.
you know
Why
what I
you
mean?
can't?
Yeah. I mean, because overall, I'm more conscious. My music is I actually pronounce my words and I say something without cursing. So
Oh, so
that's
that
my music,
means so
right?
it might not make no money then. Nah,
This
these
is this
fools
is the
out here they
thing.
like the double stuff.
That's what I'm saying. They like the devil stuff, but I feel like when I look at how things are all like unfolding in the
Yeah.
music business and how everything is kind of like crumbling in certain aspects, I feel like if I would have got involved in that, I would have got all caught up in all that shit. Like I think I told the story about how I went to a Diddy party and it was like he was there, so it was going to eventually turn into a Diddy party, but divine intervention stepped in. I was already tight. I didn't even want to go to the damn party because I just didn't want to go outside that day. So I was already tight. So I was heading towards the back to go see, to be seen, whatever.
Yeah.
And a ice cube came out of nowhere and hit me in the eye. And I said, "Nope, I'm done." And then I was seeing some weird shit going on in the bathrooms. I was like, "Yeah, I'm out."
Hmm.
So it's like divine intervention stepped in and took me away from that because I'm pretty sure he would have saw me. I'm 100% sure, and I ain't trying to be all pig headed, but
You know what
some
Ross said, right? Ross said with Wendy Williams, he was basically saying that because she got enough knowledge to get Puffy locked up, and maybe Puff Daddy's probably behind it allegedly. I mean, you know what it is?
I
It
mean,
sounds
listen,
funny,
you
but you
never
never
know
know
now.
nowadays. Because remember, Puff Daddy's the reason why she got fired
Yeah,
back in the days on the radio
Hmm.
station
Yeah.
because she was already putting out that rumor about his. Because some of the stuff she says is true. A lot of
But
rumors that she come out be
she
real.
said on the
yeah,
breakfast show
She
some
also,
crazy,
shit.
but she be saying some
yeah,
real stuff.
yeah, but also she was starting a lot of bullshit too at them at Hot 97 too. So
Yeah,
it
Well,
Ross said, "Do you got
that's what
flow,
she
Wendy?"
does. Like she's
yeah.
a shit starter. Like that's
Yeah.
Wendy Williams. And people, just because I have the same name, don't try to put me in there.
No, but Ross said, "Do you got flow?"
Listen, go to zizzolife.com. You
Mm-hmm.
scroll up, you see the music, and you listen yourself. Zizzolife.com.
ZizzoLife.com. That's it. Yes.
ZZOLIFE.com. And you tell me if I got flow, because I know I got
Hmm.
flow, but
That's
you
what I'm
can just
talking
find
about.
out for yourself. So
It's either yourself.
for yourself. But nah, like back onto that, but I definitely see like I wasn't supposed to be a part of that energy because the shit is crazy out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It,
oh my
it, it's
god,
definitely a
yesterday
circus.
he
Yeah.
he, he would have probably spiked my drink. I would have woke up the next morning like, what the fuck? with some
Now you
big
might be
butt
safe.
trumpets,
You
man.
might be safe because he kind of like the dudes more, so you might have been safe.
Nah,
Allegedly,
they
Nah,
was
it's
they was
safer.
taking girls
he
too,
probably want
man.
us, the
They were,
homies.
Nah, it's safer.
allegedly they were giving women the drinks, and multiple people was having their fun while she was knocked out.
Yo,
So,
that's wild, right? That's crazy.
nah, man.
Oh,
I'm
he Rod gonna go on there. He gonna check. He gonna check out your site and he gonna
all
listen to your
right.
music.
All right, you do that and enjoy yourself.
That's what's up though. But
Yeah.
it's crazy because it's like so much is going on in the world. We got Donald Trump about to be in here.
TikTok, hold up, real quick.
TikTok
TikTok,
right now.
they are
TikTok.
Yeah,
playing games,
Yeah.
man. With this TikTok
Yeah,
thing
but I
is,
don't think TikTok is going nowhere.
I
I don't
mean,
think TikTok is going to go
they're gonna
anywhere.
make it so you can't. Anybody that got it downloaded in their phone, they could keep it right now, and it might still work.
Yeah.
It's up to Donald Trump to enforce them to stop it.
listen,
And
hold up.
yeah,
Donald Trump is the reason why this even started. He was
yeah,
the first one to talk shit about banning TikTok back in
yeah. They
20.
wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah, he's the one that spearheaded this entire thing. So now
You
you want to
right.
come in and put out the fire that you started to make yourself look good.
Oh,
You right,
well,
because you
yeah.
remember when they was questioning the CEO of TikTok, and he's from
Yeah,
Taiwan, and
because he wanted to
he's
punish
he
China and shit.
no, he not Taiwan. He from Singapore. He's like he said he don't go to China. He never served in the China military. He's not a Chinese. He don't have a Chinese citizenship. He only has a citizenship in
Trump
Taiwan. I
started this
mean
whole shit with TikTok, and
in
everybody
Singapore.
forgot that shit. They forgot.
Wow, you
I ain't
right.
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, because I forgot. Yeah, definitely that.
You just
I definitely
reminded me,
forgot.
like, yo, he's a big troublemaker. Yo, he's a hustler, a
This is what I'm
troublemaker.
saying though.
Like, damn.
Like the world is a stage, man, and they're just keeping people entertained. Listen,
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
understand how much power we would have as people if we turned off our televisions,
yeah,
got off the phones, got off the tablets, and just focus on self.
yeah,
Meditate
yeah.
all
Yeah,
day. Yo,
yeah,
if you can
yeah.
spend an hour watching TV, why can't you spend an hour just tuning in with yourself?
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? Like you
True.
can
Yeah,
spend you can binge watch a series on Netflix, but you can't
Netflix.
binge watch with
Yeah,
yourself. Like
that's
people
so
are
true.
so afraid to sit with themselves and do the work that's necessary to ultimately it's just learn loving yourself.
yeah.
If we all did that and everybody took time to love themselves, we would be able to do so much.
That's
Because
impossible.
we can't love each other if you don't first love yourself.
In this
But
world,
see,
it's impossible. With all the distractions.
It's not
yeah,
impossible. I'm
yeah.
just saying.
No, no,
I
it's
t-
not. It's not. Because see, I always say
yeah,
this to the people that got kids out there. If you want to know your Black history, like take an hour out a day and teach your kid about their history. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Stop letting school teach your kids about history. That's it's gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's not helping us.
Listen, there's enough Black history for you to teach one thing a day, every
Yeah,
day.
exactly, exactly.
Like
Yeah,
for example, most important thing, the reason why a lot of minorities, well, I'm not gonna say minorities, I'm gonna say black people. The reason why black people suffer the
yeah,
way they do is because of the idea of critical race theory. Because a lot of people's under the impression, a lot of people don't even know what critical race theory means and what is the
mm-hmm.
function of it. And it's basically not even taught in school. It's taught in like college on a master level, like for somebody that's in law school or something like
I
that.
don't think it should be taught in anything less than high school. Honestly,
Yeah,
they
No, no,
shouldn't
no.
be teaching critical race theory in middle school. Like I
No,
think,
no, 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 no. But they don't. That's the funny thing. They never did. A
but
lot of
nah, yeah,
they never did. I'm
but
gonna
no,
tell you
no,
why. People
but
don't even know what critical race theory. I'm gonna tell you the definition of it because a lot of people is under
in
the
the name.
assumption. No, no, no. A lot of people is no, no, no. I'm gonna tell you exactly the real definition. Now I'm talking about from where they got it from, and a lot of people took anything that says something about black as woke, and they toss it. Oh, you can't read this book, can't read that book because they mentioned something about black people is this or black people that or whatever situations, racism, all that. Critical race theory takes the responsibility of the individual and put it into the system. Because a lot of people don't realize when slavery ended, they created a statewide prison system because they knew that they was gonna lock a lot of us up, And then they also created a lot of cities and states rebelled against the government, so they created all kinds of dysfunctionality for people that look like us. And when they did that, it's embedded into the system. So it's the system that's racially designed to keep us in our place without
Absolutely.
even white people have to do anything. They don't even have to
Yeah,
do nothing to us. The
Yeah.
system
education
is
too.
designed to
And
keep us
they
down.
know if they taught
Yeah,
that people will
yes,
understand
that,
the
yeah,
Yeah,
game, and they'll want to learn how to take back their power and be like, oh, y'all ain't gonna do this no more. We gonna go do it a different way now. Like,
yeah, yeah.
that's what it takes.
Also, when you was in school, I know when I was in school, the clear people they was the heroes.
yeah. You said the clear
So
people, I'm dead.
so look,
Hold up, son,
What the?
yo,
I'm like clear people. What the
let me
hell?
get your blood pumping.
Transparent. You can see through
No,
them.
gotta
no,
get your
Oh
blood.
shit.
but I'm saying when you learn stuff in middle school, public school, it was always about the Indians were savage, black
And
people was slavery,
only. That's
white
the only
people,
history.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
but white people was the
we're the
one that
saviors.
discovered
Yeah,
everything that
and
saved you
civilized.
and
And
stuff. So
civilized. Listen, I was gonna say if they don't want to teach critical race theory in schools, then they need to stop teaching about Christopher Columbus. They
Yeah.
need to stop teaching about all the just the founding fathers.
yeah,
They need to talk about all the great inventors that helped the founding. Like, teach more
exactly,
about who built the White House
That's
than you're
true.
gonna teach about the
exactly.
White House. You know what I
Twice
mean? Like, if you're gonna
built the
teach
White
about the
House
White
twice.
House, teach about the whole White House.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
about
Benjamin Banneker is the one that designed the White House and the entire Washington D.C.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that
what
was a more.
what do y'all think about DEI hires? DEI in general. Like what do you think?
I think that if this structure wasn't already in favor of the clear people, that
This sounds weird.
we
Oh my
wouldn't have
god.
this problem that this is even coming up. And the
Yeah.
fact that there's people that are even against it, they're still the ones that want to keep things the same. You know what I
But you
mean?
you
Yeah.
you got a lot of black people that's against it. I'm
Elon
like, is y'all dumb or what?
Elon Musk said that it would lower the standards of surgeons and doctors by allowing this. And I'm like, this dude does not read.
It's not that he don't read. It's just that he's a very smart guy, so he's very intentional. He's racist because that's a racist statement. Him saying that, and what he don't realize is that DEI higher doesn't mean we're gonna lower qualifications. Because what he said is a talking point that Republicans use all the time to say that. So people are, oh no, why? I went to school for all these years. Why he could get my job with less qualifications? No, that's not what it means.
No,
Because
it's
first
not
of
less
all, black
qualifications. It's
people,
the same
black people in
qualifications.
America has the most education. Let's keep it 100. Black women are the most educated group in America. So let's get that out the way when it comes to education. Who got the qualifications? We got all that. We got all the doctorates. We got all that. The reason why DEI is important is because instead of just looking at these old white men over here, you're going to look at a wide range of people with qualifications and see who's really more suitable with the qualifications for the job. Instead of hiring your homeboy, you know what I'm saying? You're going to hire somebody that actually got the education, the
Yeah.
expertise. So the
Hmm.
whole thing is, if this system was perfect and this system was working the way its system is right for everybody, then why you got 95% of the CEOs in America is white?
Yeah,
Somebody
exactly.
explain that to me, because it's not 95% in our population white, but you got 95% of CEOs are white men.
Hmm.
So the
Yeah.
question is there some type of system that's keeping people that does have qualifications away? Yes. So we
Yeah.
have to break down those barriers with programs and stuff. I think DEI kind of went too far the way they structured the program. I think they went too far in certain areas, and I think they need to fix it. They need to course correct it because I think they went way too far. It's like you got to go left a little bit to fix the problem, but don't go too far left and make it fall off the cliff, because now instead of people liking you, they start to hate you because they think you're a
Yep.
DEI hire.
Well, shout out to Jasmine Crockett because she up there doing her
My
dizzle.
my
I
niggas,
love me some
that's my
Jasmine
nigga
Crockett.
right there.
I love me some her. Shout
She
out to her.
shout out to Jasmine Crockett.
Yes,
Yeah, she's a
I hope
beast,
she keeps
man.
it. She's beast mode all the way. Yes, ma'am. Makes us look
Yes,
good.
Hmm.
She makes a black woman look good.
real talk. And then they try to talk about qualifications when he was talking about DEI, and she said, "Well, I'll point out on mine. She's like one of the most educated people in there. Got all
Yes,
kinds of
she's
education
overqualified
degrees.
compared to a lot of
Oh
them. Like,
yeah,
come
because a
on,
lot of
man.
yeah,
Like, I mean, but we know the consensus of this country. You know, the greatest ones have to prove themselves to the lesser. So it is what it is. You
Yeah.
know, but hey,
and then
eh,
yeah, it's gonna be some fun. I can't. That's why I said when Trump get in office, he already rattling cages. He been rattling cages before he got in. So you think he ain't gonna go 3,000? That
Oh
project
oh
twenty
yeah.
twenty
man,
five.
I'm looking really like we're gonna hear a lot more from Elon Musk.
He
Ugh,
got 9 members in his cabinet. I'm gonna say alleged, just in case if I get the number wrong. I know it's either 9 or 10.
Mhm.
He got 9 people in his cabinet that specifically out the Project 2025 book. So you got to ask yourself a question. He has nothing to do with the Heritage Foundation. Then why is it that he got 9 people? And then JD Vance actually took partake into the Project 2025. I think Trump didn't choose JD Vance. I think money was given to him to put JD Vance there. The
I
Angelicals
I just
Christians.
laugh at the videos of JD Vance talking mad shit about Trump to turning around and now like,
Oh
oh
man, it's
god,
epic.
yo, these people are weird. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of weirdos out
it's
there.
really weird. Like, oh, even rest in peace to the President Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
He was
Yeah.
Awesome.
recently laid to rest. He was an awesome president, man. Like,
Amazing.
I wasn't alive during that time. I don't think. No, I was. I was a baby.
Yeah, we was too young to
So
know.
yeah, I was a baby, but I definitely heard a lot of great things. Even his eulogies, like his
Yeah.
grandson gave a amazing eulogy. Like I
Mhm.
definitely watched a lot of the footage from the funeral,
Mhm.
and 100 years old. That's
Wow.
that's dope. Like he got to live to see a black president and
That's
an
true.
orange one and
And
You said a black president and an orange
an
president?
orange president. Yeah,
Orange
he
like
went
chicken color.
through. He definitely went through a whole lot. Like he's seen what he was born in what 1924.
yeah,
He was
he's
born in
seen a lot, man.
1924, so
And
he's
he
seen
was
a
so
lot.
humble. So
Yeah.
humble.
Yeah.
Like him and his wife lived in a small, very modest house. It
Mhm.
looks like this the grandson said it looks like they built the house themselves because he was out building houses for people. You
Yeah.
know what
That's
I mean?
Yeah.
Up
real.
into his
Yeah.
80s, he was out there doing it. Like, yo, like that was he was the best example of what a president should be. And the reason that he was that is why he was hated so much by
Yeah.
so
That's
many.
true. That's
You
true.
know,
Much respect to him. Much respect to his family. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. And I think that we ain't. I guess we gotta figure out who's the leader of the Democrats right now, right?
this is the
I'm
middle of the
curious to
bird.
know.
Listen,
Ain't
the
nobody right
right
now.
wing,
They got
left wing, there's
nobody.
the bird in the middle. So that's who's in charge of the Democrats. People need to
Who?
stop this right wing, left wing shit. Like the bird is what's in charge.
Yo,
The
I ain't
wing
gonna lie
is
to
just
you.
helping to propel it. Like, come
I ain't
on.
gonna lie to you. I used to sit there and say there's the same side of the bird because they both being funded by the same people.
They're being
But this
controlled
time
by the same
around,
people.
yeah, but this time around, you're gonna see a lot more different than
We'll
it's
see.
not gonna even look like the same bird. It's gonna look like
Listen,
two different birds.
we will see. You know what
Trump,
I'm waiting
Trump,
for, and
Trump,
I'm gonna
Trump is
call it.
a Trump card. He's
Listen,
a Trump
you know
card.
what I'm waiting for, and I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
In the next year or two, we gonna have some aliens showing themselves.
Oh yeah.
And a
Oh
They
pro.
already
yeah.
got the
Yeah.
drones. The drones is already out getting people ready. They're priming people right now for shit in the air because people are like, oh, okay,
A-
that's in the air. You know, next we're
aliens
gonna
gonna be
start seeing.
flashing us.
Yeah,
But
it's gonna
hold
be
up. But
flying
look,
saucer effects
look.
and contact.
You- yesterday I think they blew down the UFO and they said it was a rocket going up. I'm just playing.
Oh yeah, the SpaceX
Oh, Elon
thing.
Musk.
Yeah.
Yo,
Listen,
he's.
there's no way in the world that a UFO would ever get hit by anything that we throw at it because they're just way too
Exactly.
advanced for that. So no, that was some Elon Musk shit. But nah, real talk.
Some yeah, some
I'm calling
bullshit.
it now. This is what we January 17th, 2025, right? I'm
Yeah.
calling it. We're
Yeah.
gonna start seeing a lot more shit when it comes to extraterrestrials and people out there. I really what bugs me what not bugs me out, but I wonder when this happens,
Mhm.
will people start to understand how insignificant a lot of things are?
Mm.
You know,
Clear
like
people will. Clear people
Oh
will.
shit. Nah, they will. They will.
They gonna be like,
Yeah.
they gonna say, "Holy
I
those are
mean,
black people."
it's gonna be the black people just came off of the spaceship, bro.
They gonna be like, what the nigga going on over there?
We
Get
fucked
those
up.
niggas out of
They're
here.
like, wait.
Dave
Oh,
Chappelle killed me when the white guy was like, "Oh, I hate niggas." He said, "Guess what? I hate niggas too. There's some niggas I hate too. We got something in common."
oh my God. But listen, it's gonna happen, Papa. It's gonna happen. I mean, listen, it's
Yeah.
noted in even some Native American cultures that they've
Oh yeah.
had contact with
Yeah.
extraterrestrials for years. The Dogon tribe in Africa, the oldest tribe in the
Yeah, it
world,
is.
they're actually descendants of the people that lived in Kemet. So they
Yeah,
have all this
Yeah.
information, and it's been documented in their culture of extraterrestrial communication, and it's found all over the world. But people act like no, that can't happen. Like this planet has so much history that most of us will never know. Hopefully, when the aliens come, they just download all the
or
information
or,
for
or
everybody.
maybe
No,
we get
look,
the.
look.
I call it the Great Reset, meaning that the population get wiped out. Some of us survive, and then we have to start all over and build stuff again. Like right now, we got structures and all that. So if we all get
Damn.
wiped off this planet right now, and then the new set of species of us
But
come on
look,
it, we're gonna be
you,
Wait.
looking like who the
you
heck
said the
built a building?
aliens.
They
Look,
built a
look, look.
I
building.
mean,
Oh
You
the
said the
shoot!
aliens,
extraterrestrials, the
but
interdimensional beings.
we already here.
We
Like we've
absolutely
been
are the
here.
aliens. Well,
We've
the
been
clear
here.
people. Nah, me stop.
Some people are more aliens than us, though.
You
Some
see
people are
what you
more
started,
aliens.
Red? Like you see what you started. And what's crazy is, I mean, Sicilians are technically black people in denial
hmm
anyway. So I can't
hmm
even say I'm clear people, but because I'm really not. Like Sicilians are, they get tans, like real
Yeah,
tans. That's because they have melanin.
yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah,
Yeah,
as I was about
exactly.
to say, no, but man, listen, I can't wait for to just watch it all unfold, and it'll be
Yeah.
even more interesting that it happens during Trump's term.
Oh, that I want to see how he handle it. That'd be funny. Oh shoot,
Oh my
that'd be
God,
real
that would
funny.
be insane. Oh, one other thing I wanted to say when we were
Yeah.
talking about President Carter, the gift that he left for some of us. And I'm not against, like, I don't hate Trump. I don't want people to think that I hate the man. I think he's a smart businessman, but he's a very
He
interesting
a
human
smart
being.
crook.
But what Jimmy Carter left us, well, him, is a half-staff flag during inauguration.
That is fun. You know that. You know just because Trump made a big fuss about it, he cried like a baby. They said we're gonna flow it full staff just for his inauguration, and then we're gonna put it back
No,
to half staff.
that's disrespectful. They better not.
They doing that, yeah, they is. And some states is not even making it fly half staff. They just gonna keep it up because the fact
Wow.
that Trump is a complainer and people don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like messing with Trump. People just breaking all kinds of traditions. Like,
Here,
I mean,
tears
some
are real,
traditions need to be
man.
broke, but not these ones. Like, come on, man, get
This
the.
is the
This is
power of
crazy.
clear tears.
Yeah, yeah. And one of my friends that is a Trump supporter, I told him he has a cult mindset. He's like, no. So I said something that's egregious that Trump did recently, and you know what he said? Oh,
What?
you it's more to that story. I said, bro, that's just who he is. Like, what are you doing? It's so much stuff I could go on, and you'll keep on making you'll keep on making excuses for it. So that lets me know because you don't know how to be objective. Because you notice most Trump supporters, they don't know how to say, oh, Trump is stupid for that, or he's dumb for that. They're just like, oh man, I really don't agree with what Trump did. Instead of being like, yo, that was dumb.
Jim Jones.
You know what I'm saying? Stupid.
I call that the Jim Jones syndrome.
Oh shit. Speaking of Jim Jones,
Well,
If people hold up, if people don't know about Jim Jones, look up the real Jim
the
Jones,
real
and
Jim
you see
Jones.
how he did with people, our people too, a lot of our people. So and I don't know
I
why
think I
Jim
know the stuff
Jones
about that.
even. I don't even know why Jim Jones took that name too. So that's crazy.
Well, they all do that. Look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent took the name from some dude in Brooklyn that used to chill in Staten Island. And The dude that's buried, he's buried at the real 50 Cent is buried at
Yeah,
Silver Mount
yeah,
Cemetery in Staten Island. You could see it driving by. It got a giant 50 sign on it. It
yeah,
says
yeah.
50.
Wow.
Yeah,
But no, I'm saying, but at least he took
he paid him. Yeah,
a black person name.
yeah, he paid the dude though. He
But
paid the
Jim
family and stuff to
Jones,
use it. Yeah,
like Jim Jones. Jim Jones was a racist for one.
yeah.
He killed many black people
Hmm.
just by the saying like saying things and stuff. It's like, come on now, like I
Well,
would
Yeah.
you
never
know how
take that
ignorant
name.
that young, especially young testosterone driven men are. They just want to kill, kill, murder, murder. But real quick, I just want to put out there, um, we are not racist and we are not prejudiced people
Yes,
here.
we are.
So when we use certain terms, it's just like if we
I don't
say
like
that
niggers.
there's a difference between black people and there's a difference between niggers, and there's a
Yeah.
difference between white people and there's a difference between clear people. So whichever one you identify with is the one that gets you mad.
I got a joke for you. What do you call uh, a bunch of clear people in an elevator?
No.
A box of what? Ooh, no, I'm joking.
What?
What do you call a bunch of black people in an elevator?
What?
A box of chocolates.
All right, all
That's
right.
so racist.
You
You
never know what
racist.
you're gonna get.
That's funny.
I just wanted to put that out there because
Yeah.
we joke around a lot, and if there are some white people that are watching us, we
Some
love
of my
you.
family members, I love you.
Yeah,
So
we
this
love
is just is
you,
all
and
fun and
we have
game,
no
you know.
problem. But y'all know who we talk about when we say the clear people because they have no conscience.
Yeah.
They're mentally ill. They
Oh
got
shit.
issues.
Yo,
Y'all
you
know who
gonna
we're talking
yo, y'all
about.
gonna have see y'all messing up. Y'all gonna have mad people calling people clear people now. That's something
Yo,
different right
that'll be
there.
No,
dope.
That's
no,
a new wave.
no. They already been doing that.
Oh
So
shit.
like
Damn.
like
I'm late
I
to the
don't know where
party.
y'all been at. I've been calling them clear people since 2 years ago.
I'm late to the party then. Damn.
I'm late to the party too, and I'm half olive.
Oh
Cause look,
shit.
look, look, look. It started like this. You know how when you hear something on the news, something crazy,
Yeah.
and they be like, "That gotta be
Clear
a
folk.
clear
That
people."
clear
Yeah,
folk.
they gotta
That's
be
clear
clear
folk.
people.
Country, not country people. That's a
Karen
clear
is a
folk right
clear
there.
is a clear
That's clear
folk.
people.
That's
That's
a
a clear
clear
folk
folk.
right there.
Yo, I seen this clip that Idris Alba he he turned into a Karen. Like he goes to the guy's door, right? And he
Yeah.
asks them nicely, "Can y'all turn the music down?" And the guy's like, "No, we ain't turning no music down." And he was like, "Oh, can you please, or else?" And the guy was like, "Or else what?" And then all of a sudden you hear that. And he just turns into a white woman and starts like, "Where's your manager? I'm over here. Where's your manager?" Yo,
Yo, is these people real? When you see these videos of Karens being Karens, I'm sitting there like, is this a skit or this is real? Like she really stopping him from going to his luxury condo
a Karen got
because
some instant karma recently. She got out the she something happened on the road and she gets out the
Oh
car and
yeah, I
starts
seen
yelling at
that.
the lady at her on her side, and
yeah
then her boyfriend or somebody gets out
Yeah,
and confronts
it's
her, and the
yeah.
guy is just about to walk away, and
Where
the woman hits her. So he
yeah,
turns around, he hit her, and he just body slammed her and left her right in the street.
God
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
I was
what the
like,
boyfriend
well, I
do?
mean, she
No,
the
no. The
boyfriend
boyfriend
the boyfriend
slammed the
Oh, he
slammed
lady.
her.
slammed his own woman.
No, no, the
No,
boyfriend of the girl whose car she was yelling at the
Oh
girl in the
yeah, yeah,
car.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
crazy part was the lady was yelling, "Oh, you ain't gonna touch me! You ain't gonna do
yeah.
nothing to me! My boyfriend's in the car right now." We ain't seen no boyfriend get out
Well,
the
even come
whole
out.
video.
But you know what's funny though? What they fail to realize, especially the South. I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is just a warning. Don't do that Karen stuff with me in the South because I'll make you disappear, and it's, and
Oh,
it's, that's a guarantee.
allegedly.
Allegedly, I'll make you
Yeah.
disappear because
See. He's acting like them drill rappers.
because it
You
ain't
know,
gonna be
they,
no, it ain't gonna be no you disrespecting me and all that. And I'm just gonna take it because I'm from the North. Some stuff we don't deal
You
with.
getting
You know what I'm
smacked.
saying? We
Yeah.
crazy up. We crazy. It's crazy in the South, but we knuckleheads up here too. That's the reason why we
mm-mm.
have very strict gun laws, and people still get popped. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like
crazy out here.
daily.
Somebody
Yeah,
get run over,
it was
pop,
just
all that. You name it, we
I
got
heard
all
there
the
was a
crime out
shootout in
here.
West Brighton was it yesterday? I think I
Yeah,
heard there was a
Yeah,
shootout. I'm
yeah,
like the Wild Wild
yesterday.
West is still at it. Like really?
Matter of fact, I heard they were shooting at the cops too. They
Yeah,
was in
that's what
that's
it was.
Cincinnati.
wild.
They
Yep,
were
That's
shooting
that,
at the
a
cops.
shootout with the
and
cops.
that
Good
and that's
old
this
Wild
crap
Wild
I don't
West.
like. I hate when cats randomly just be shooting at police. You know why? Because all you doing is making them more
You making
nutty.
it hot.
When they see you walk by, they get a little agitated. And they have every right now because yo, they getting shot left and right, so they
Listen,
gonna be a
I
little
wouldn't be
crazy now.
surprised if they got towers now over there, and you're gonna see more patrol cars. Like they turn it up. Like they just do extra for mad long. They'll just like they same thing they did in New Brighton. They had that tower
Yeah,
there for like what, a year or two, and then they
yeah,
kept now they had the cars sitting there patrolling back and forth. Like the thing that it's like ugh is how they patrolled so heavily.
yeah,
And black people are already traumatized. Now
yeah. That's
imagine
true.
you seeing the person or someone that's affiliated with the people that have been hurting your people for the longest. It's going to keep reactivating your trauma. So now it's actually going to cause more problems by that presence being in the community than not. Because
That's
you're
true.
charging people up, you're getting them mad, you're getting them angry, and niggas don't know how to deal with their emotions. So what do? They take it out on each other. You know what
That
I
so
mean?
what they need to do, like, and no disrespect, I'm not gonna say defund the police because I don't really believe defund. I mean transfer some of that funds to another sector in the police department where they could deal with the psyche of people. You know, like so they can have more social workers because I know that they have a program now, like here
We need to open
in
up
New
more
Jersey,
PAL.
where they got social workers
Yeah, yep.
offices and they have social workers office all over police departments, just so certain calls can be handled a different way, because a lot of police officers are not trained to deal with things when it comes to people's mentality and stuff. But I think we also need to have people that look like us police our neighborhoods, because not saying that's going to get rid of all the situation, but it makes it a little better because there's a cultural barrier. So when you
Black
got
Wall
somebody that
Street
don't look like us
all
and
over again.
they come from Beverly Hills 90210, or they come from some beautiful
True,
nice
but
area
I
in Long
mean,
Island and they come over
Asian,
here to police, they already come from a nicer environment, so they come over here and bad enough
they
that
came
they
over here
always
with a
deal with
piece
nothing
of
but
yeah.
situations because it's a high written crime neighborhood. They put everybody in the same box because that's what happens. Even some black people, they be a cop for so long in a bad neighborhood. Now they putting everybody in the same category. Now they start to look at everybody as bad
I
guys
was
because
just
they in this
about to
particular
say that
neighborhood.
you
It's
just
implicit bias
bad
that happens
brown.
over time because you're only seeing like a white person working this department in this bad neighborhood. He only seeing the bad. He only seeing the bad of these particular black people all the time because of the neighborhood he's in. So
Yeah,
it started to help
that's
form
what I'm
his
saying. Like we need to
bias.
do more PAL. Like I remember when I was growing up,
I used to work for PAL.
they had the PAL programs where
Yeah,
the police interacted more with the youth. Like they
yeah,
had the boxing ring, they had
yeah,
Yeah.
workouts, they had all types of programs. They had the free lunches and the breakfasts. Like
yeah.
it gave them a chance to interact with the community and not just the streets.
I
You
used
know
to
what I
work.
mean?
I used to work. I was a coach for the basketball, and I also used to be a counselor at PS 31. PS 31. I was a counselor for after school program for PAL, and I had like what 40, almost 50 kids in that class. Yo, it's a rough job, man. Let me tell you something. You gotta really love kids, man. You really do because
How to
when you're in
have
the
them
hood,
patients.
these kids is wild. You know what I'm saying? And they come from and their lifestyle at home is all reckless and messed up. And some of these kids coming with
Stable,
you,
yeah.
attacking you like an adult, like saying certain things that an adult would say, is because they're being exposed at home in all kinds of weird ways. So it was a tough job. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a tough job,
Red could
man.
tell us all types of stories nowadays. Like he's even more in
Oh
tune
yeah.
nowadays to see
Yeah,
how these kids are. But I mean, either way, like I said earlier on, if people, I challenge y'all for real. I'm gonna give some people. I'm gonna give y'all a homework assignment. If you're gonna spend an hour tonight or tomorrow or sometime whenever, if you're gonna about to spend an hour watching something on TV, turn that off. Go on my website, manifesthappinessnow.com, or you can go on zizzolife.com, and there's meditation videos. It's on YouTube.
yeah,
We'll even put the link in this video, right? Just listen to the meditation video and just allow yourself to tune in with yourself. Like start creating and establishing a relationship with yourself. Because at the end of the day, we can't heal or help anyone if we're not first helping ourselves. And we
Yeah,
want to do
Yeah.
so much, even for these kids. But again, like you said, Kurt, it starts at home.
that's
And
true.
if the adults aren't
Exactly.
taking the time to give themselves self love so that they can better learn how to love their kids, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because you're only projecting your pain onto your kids. You know what I mean? And if you're not loving yourself, how are you going to love them properly so that they're not angry, so that they're not dealing with all these emotions that they can't deal with because you can't deal with yours either?
I tell everybody the best thing you can do, if the best, if you don't have time to meditate, or if you don't want to take the time to meditate, the simplest thing you can do, you can start here. You can find a YouTube video that's sitting out putting out a signal of 432, which is love
Or
frequency,
the love
and
frequency.
it also could play some type of comfortable music in the background.
Binaural beats too is another one. I'll
Yeah.
even go a step farther for people that want to do like more hands-on. I talk about it a lot in my book, The Secret Power of Journaling, where in this book I'm teaching you how and why journaling is so dope. Like how to journal and why it's so dope. And if you're not a reading type, this is on Audible too, so you can listen to the audio book of this. But just learning how to journal, this is a powerful tool because your mind, like just the whole history of writing and spelling, like the power that your mind
Hmm.
has when you put pen to paper is immense because
Phenomenal.
you're literally spelling, like, magic power spelling, when you're writing out different things. So when you learn how to focus your power, or not, let me not say focus your power, focus your mind and your thoughts in a way that will serve you, you'll start to see changes in your life. Because it also changes your brain, like literally on a neurological level, from you consistently writing repetitious. I want to say after 30 days, actually after 20 days, you break a habit. It takes 30 days to
Yeah.
form a habit and 90 days to
Hmm.
solidify that habit, right? So now if you're continuously practicing, you're going to rewire your brain. So if you rewire your brain, it's actually called neuroplasticity. I talk about it in the book. I'm not gonna say much
Neuroplasticity.
more. It's all
I
in the
heard
video.
that before too. I
Yeah,
heard that
where
term.
I'm explaining that by learning how to use this tool, you can change your life in ways. Absolutely.
The only thing I
So
have is the 90-day rule. Like, make something a habit for 90 days, and eventually, it can become part of you subconsciously. It's like programming your
Yeah.
subconscious.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
one. And I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I can honestly say that I did a few things in my life, and I didn't want to do it, but I done it daily, day by day by day by day. Now I've been
Well, it's
doing it for years
repetition.
straight.
Listen, just like
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
can repetitively think about things that bother you on a daily basis every single day. You're practicing the same thoughts all the time, and then you keep having the same results in your life, and you're wondering
Yeah.
why. It starts with your thoughts. It starts with your beliefs.
Yeah.
Your thoughts are
Yeah.
just a side effect or a symptom of your beliefs. So whatever you're feeling is connected to the thought, and if you don't feel good, that means that the thought is off, and that thought is coming from an even offer. That's funny to say it that way.
No, that
Off
sounds good.
belief, you
Either
know,
or.
even offer. But
Yeah.
like I said, if you want to learn to master your mind, you have to take discipline. You have to discipline yourself. Turn off the TV for an hour a day and just focus on yourself. Like that's
Yeah.
the
Four
first.
thirty
Like,
two,
yeah,
432
you
frequency.
said it.
YouTube, just go to sleep on it
The,
and
the
let
whole
it.
thing is discipline. That's
Yeah.
what that's what you got to start first. Discipline. Once
Yeah,
you discipline yourself, everything comes easily.
you know what it
Yeah.
is? Is
Definitely.
how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like how when you can get to your why and you keep focusing on your why. Why am I doing this? What is it that
Hmm.
I want to achieve? Like set in your mind what what is the best version of yourself that you want to see, right? Like
That's
if you
it.
could just
Yeah.
imagine the best version of yourself, you get a good clear picture of that and even write it down. Like this is what I want to be. Now what you start doing every day is taking some type of step towards becoming that person. And the more you practice and you keep reminding yourself of that why, you'll start to develop the discipline and the consistency, and eventually things change. And I know
Yeah.
this from my own experience. Like I learned this stuff back in I want to say 2012 is when I like 2011, 2012 is when I really went in on reading and learning and just absorbing all this information. And over time, it changed the way my life has been since
Yeah,
then.
Yeah.
Even the wrong people fell off. You know what I mean? People
Yeah.
that match me at the level that I used to be, I leveled up and they didn't, so they disappeared. You
that's for
know,
real though, and that's
Yeah.
why that's why I tell people like it's all about putting yourself in a position to be better, and these are the tools and methods that she's explaining to you guys so it can make you better. You need to get her book. It's on Amazon. If your lazy ass don't want to read, you can listen to the Audible.
Like,
So
the
knock it
superpower of
off. Do
journaling.
it while you working. Do it while you walking, talking. I
yeah.
mean, somewhere. Just have it in the background. Listen to it. I encourage you to read it, but if you want to listen to it, it's fine. But just have it. Just sit there one day. If you got
Just
nothing to
give
do for the
yourself
whole
the
day, just
mind
put it
food.
on.
Yeah, like even for
Yeah.
that hour a day, if you're not the type of person that's ready to meditate, then listen to a book. Watch some
Yes.
type of lecture about
Yes.
something you want to learn about.
Mm-hmm.
Like make an hour of your day something productive that you give your brain. Like the only you cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it.
Yep.
So you have to give your mind more information and more knowledge so that you can now change the now you change the decisions that you make. You know what I mean? And now you can see the solutions because you're no longer focused on the problems. So this is I'm just giving y'all game, man. This is what
That's
Awareness
it.
Academy Forward One is for.
Yeah.
One
Peace,
one.
brother Tyrone James. Peace, my brother. He says, "What's up, Curtis? Happy Sabbath. What is the postal? Oh, I can't talk about the postal right now. That's my profound. He's a retired postmaster too. He's a good friend of mine. Retired postmaster.
Oh,
Yeah. Nah, but honestly, it's all about starting with your brain first because you can attract all the positive things once you start changing your mindset. It's all about the mindset. You know why? Because once you change your mindset, your brain is only focused on positive stuff. So positive stuff, your eyes is only gonna be seen by positive stuff because your brain is focused on it.
the
So
mind
once
is
you
a magnet.
yeah, your mind's a magnet for whatever you want,
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
lot of stuff hits the subconscious. So that's the reason why sometimes it's okay to say stuff in threes, over and over in threes and threes and threes and threes, and even do affirmations in the bathroom in a mirror and just be saying
Yeah.
the same thing over and
Listen,
over and
I would
over.
tell people to get pieces of paper and write affirmations down and hang them up in different parts of your house because even though you might not be consciously paying attention to it, your
Subconscious is
subconscious is
yeah.
still picking that up. That's why marketing is so powerful because they know you're not paying attention to the signs directly, but indirectly your subconscious is picking it up. And it's
Yeah.
getting fed to you. So you have to become the programmer of your mind, and take responsibility for the fact that you can program your mind.
I wanna.
It's either
True.
you do it or somebody else is gonna do it.
It's
Either
one
way,
thing
it's
I
gonna
wanted.
get done.
I definitely wanna. Let me see.
Well, we gotta wrap up soon because we'll stay on here all night long if we
Hmm.
give it a chance. And as always, I definitely love what we do. And I hope everybody out there listen, comment, like, share, subscribe to our
Yeah.
YouTube
Hmm.
channel, subscribe to us. I think we're also playing on what is it, Sirius Radio?
Yeah,
Kurt,
we playing on iHeartRadio. We on
iHeartRadio. Yeah,
iCloud. You can catch us on iCloud and you can listen to it while you're just chilling, taking it easy.
yeah. Taking the info. Visit my website zizzolife.com.
Hmm.
If
Yeah,
you want to also if people want coaching from me, I'm definitely, you can hit me up. Go to manifesthappinessnow.com. I will be putting up some trainings eventually this year. So I wanted to teach more about the journaling and stuff like that and self love because, I had to learn it. So I want to teach it so that, I can give pass the information on so it'll help those coming up and going through shit in life. So, any closing words, you guys, before we go?
Yeah. I want to say, soon I'm coming with a nonprofit, so I'm
Gotta
definitely gonna have
support that.
Wendy. I'm gonna definitely have Wendy on there, doing different stuff, just like stuff she loved to do. So definitely, I'm gonna definitely have you come through, and you know what I'm saying, and help people
I'm
because
looking
we
forward to
need,
that.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
real.
we need to help ourselves first and everything.
Absolutely.
So
So yeah,
so
but
yeah,
dope. So listen, everybody, y'all have a great night. Again, Awareness Academy 411. We out here. Peace.
salute.
Peace, peace.